Recent restrictions on pension-backed loans have sparked public concern, particularly among the elderly, prompting members of parliament to raise the issue. For many senior citizens, pensions represent their only consistent source of income and a means to access credit. Under the current regulations, however, pensioners are limited to borrowing no more than 50% of their monthly pension, which critics say makes it difficult to cover living expenses and daily needs. For instance, a retiree receiving a monthly pension of MNT 650,000 can only obtain a loan of MNT 5 to 6 million over a 2-year term. Pensions, which are deposited monthly by the Social Insurance Fund, are considered low risk by banks. Nonetheless, lawmakers and citizens argue that the imposed restrictions are infringing upon seniors' financial rights and contributing to economic hardship. Many retirees depend on pension loans to operate small businesses or support their daily living costs, yet they are ineligible for other types of loans, such as mortgages or consumer credit. Members of Parliament stress that decisions about taking out a loan should be viewed as a personal financial choice and an individual right. In response, Prime Minister Zandan Shatar convened a meeting with Bank of Mongolia Governor Lahag Va-Suran and Minister of Labor and Social Protection, Obakir. During the meeting, the parties agreed not to impose further restrictions on pension loans. They also proposed separating pension loans from the general regulatory framework of consumer lending in order to develop a more appropriate solution that reflects the needs of senior citizens. The Monetary Policy Council of the Bank of Mongolia is scheduled to reconvene next Monday to review the issue and determine the appropriate course of action regarding pension loan regulations. Furthermore, the Prime Minister instructed the Bank of Mongolia and the Ministry of Labor and Social Protection to collaborate on measures to reduce interest rates on pension loans. Member of Parliament Batshugar stated, while salary-backed loans carry certain risks, pension loans are supported by stable income and therefore should come with lower risks and lower interest rates. Meanwhile, MP Erdenabat emphasized, imposing sudden and strict limits on pension loans disrupts long-established financial arrangements and has an immediate negative impact on the lives of seniors. Policies targeting vulnerable social groups must be implemented gradually and with flexibility. The issue is expected to be resolved within the coming week, with the decision on whether the current restrictions will remain in place, pending the outcome of the upcoming meeting. Mongolia is among the world's leading countries in terms of rare earth and natural resources. The country's soil contains significant deposits of rare earth elements used in smartphones, computers, and advanced technological devices. However, in recent years, geological exploration and research have largely been conducted by foreign investors and organizations, leaving Mongolia increasingly dependent on external expertise. To address this challenge, the government of Mongolia, in cooperation with the government of the Russian Federation, has launched a Geology Olympiad to encourage children and young people to pursue careers in geology. The event officially opened on Wednesday in Terelj. Experts have raised concerns about the sharp decline in the number of students choosing geology as a major. Currently, only 60 to 80 students graduate each year from the geology programs at the National University of Mongolia and the Mongolian University of Science and Technology. This figure is inadequate for a country with a territory of 1.5 million square kilometers, rich in untapped mineral resources. Policymakers and professionals in the mining sector emphasize the urgent need to promote geological science, foster environmental awareness, and train a new generation of Mongolian geologists. This Olympiad plays a vital role in helping children and young people understand science and their natural environment. The government of Mongolia fully supports this initiative and is proud to organize it in collaboration with our Russian counterparts. The Russian Federation has hosted a similar Geology Olympiad for over 20 years, with the aim of cultivating a scientific mindset in youth from an early age. This year's event has brought together around 100 students from both countries. As the number of geology students in Mongolia continues to decline, we must focus on raising interest in this profession from a young age. This initiative will become an annual event to support that goal.
It is regrettable that fewer young people are choosing geology as a profession. This field is crucial in studying the Earth's hidden natural resources, which are not visible to the naked eye. I hope more young people take an interest in this science and choose to master it.
While television and media extensively promote arts and sports competitions, there are very few programs that introduce youth to engineering and natural sciences. We must support and expand such scientific initiatives to create a better informed generation.
My mother and other relatives are geologists, so I've been interested in this field since childhood. My school teacher told me about the Olympiad, and I decided to participate.
I'm a first-year student at the School of Geology and Mining, majoring in mineral exploration. I initially didn't know much about this field, but now that I've started studying, I find it fascinating. Participating in this Olympiad has been a truly rewarding experience.